another bar.
I respect the family unit. I respect marriage.
I chose to almost sabotage, right?
I wouldn't say sabotage.
Ayesha. Yeah,
It
right.
could break you.
Exactly.
Me and my big bag on tonight.
Big bang.
In the late night, when you on my play right, play right here, play right here, day night, in the late night, when you on my play right, play right.
Yeah, smells good. I'm ready. Hold on.
Oh, thank you. It's Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, and you are watching Big Night Live. I'm your host, Delicia.
And I'm Marlon Briscoe, your co-host.
And we are welcoming you to another episode.
So if it's your first time here, please like, follow, and share.
Big Night Live is all about a live experience for singles, couples, and those who are just seeking love. Let us know if you have love to give. Here we go.
Yes.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Me and my big bag on tonight.
Big bang. Alright, we gonna pray real quick. Alright, so we got some jerk shrimp, calamari, and we have some traditional wings. I believe these are jerk shrimp. Rum punch. Classic banging rum punch that I love, man. Right?
So I've really been thinking hard about this topic recently. And everyone's talking about what Ayesha Curry said about how she's not happy as a mother and as a wife. And I guess she's more for herself. What do you think about all that?
I think that it's hilarious. I really do. I think that, once you get in such a position of privilege, because really and truly they've been together for so long that, she's traveled the journey with him. So I understand her desire to feel like she wants to be something outside.
More than she is.
More than Miss Ayesha Curry. Right? Because, Mrs. Ayesha Curry. Right? That's also, why it's like so controversial. Let me just share the real how I'm feeling, like just raw, as opposed to letting it out, showing it in a way that, okay, you know what, this has been my
So do you think that she was rightful for sharing that, or do you feel like that's something she should have done to herself?
Right or wrong is perspective. So I'm at a phase where I never think someone is right or wrong. That's your perspective. When, that's how you're going to perceive it. So what I will say to that though is that's where she is. She's in a phase where it's like, hey, I gotta let this out. You get to a space in time where enough is enough. And you're like, I gotta let this beast out one way or another. I don't care how it comes out, but I gotta let this beast out.
Yeah.
Right? How do you feel about it?
Very differently. I'm very much like her in my own way, where we get to a certain age as women and we do look at our life and we're like, this is not what I planned for, this is not what I expected, this is not what I wanted. And so I think that her feelings are very valid in feeling that way. I think the part for me that seems a little wrong, or could be looked at as wrong, is bringing your family into your personal trials on a public forum. I respect the family unit, I respect marriage, and I feel like you honor that. There's certain things you just don't let out streets.
Yeah.
And, you have close friends, you have therapy for that, and I guess we'll have their podcast for that.
Might as well be right there by out.
The But that's just my perspective.
Absolutely, I get it. I definitely get that, and like you said, it is valid.
Yeah, the feelings are valid. We all feel that way. Things don't always pan out the way we plan for. We do often put our families and our men first, and then we look and we turn around and we're like, wait a minute, what about us? We put ourselves last, and that could have been me. I married very young as well, and I chose to really put myself as a priority, and my desires, my career, my ambition, I put that at the forefront, which could have been to the demise of the marriage, but at that time I knew what I was doing, and I knew that I had to. And so I feel like if you
so if you say you knew what you were doing, that means you like, yo, I chose to almost sabotage it. That's what
I wouldn't say sabotage. In my situation, it's more about being in a marriage where you see someone's not supporting your dreams and goals. Someone is not really fulfilling your purpose. Someone's not really meeting up to the expectation that they set for themselves and your family. And basically, you see things that you just didn't sign up for. See it early enough to make a decision. So for me, that was the situation. It wasn't like, it's all about me and you don't matter. It was like, I'm putting you first, you're not putting me first. And that's why we have an imbalance that I cannot live with, I cannot settle for. And so we have to make some decisions that are going to benefit not just me, but, kids are going to take care of me. You gotta make decisions, you already know.
Yes, I do. I'm a father as well. And everyone at some point suffers from imposter syndrome. Right? It's also how many times do you suffer from it? You let that take over, right? Versus, okay, why am I really feeling this way, right? And then communicating that with your partner and attempting to work that through for the greater good versus, just cutting it off. So, and yes, you have to be, it's me first and then we, right? But we're in a marriage, we're in a partnership, so there has to be communication. Say, okay, where are we? What are we doing? Right? Is this ship being steered right? Am I happy? Why am I not happy? Right? And that's why that transparency is so important. And what we said before, communicate, see without it things fall apart, right? And so as individuals who understand, okay, we are on this journey and it's always going to look different, can I allow this person to have their experience and are they allowing me to have my experience, and then we can cohabitate together and grow together, right? And when you go through that transitory period, and transition is never smooth, right? Transition is a rocky road, right? Yes, in these movies and all of that, now media, we try to make the transition smooth.
Yes, we sure do.
It's never smooth. It's never, right? It's a process and it hurts. And so, how do we get through it? Yeah, right.
It break you.
Exactly.
And some people, they survive it, and then when you come out of the other side, you see what you were supposed to see.
Right? So let's taste this calamari. See how it is.
And I've only tried calamari from one place that I really love, the Cheesecake Factory. Yes. Okay.
True.
So let's see if you can try it.
I judge the calamari based on the level of chewing, right?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't have to chew it too long.
Oh my God.
Spices are good. And we good. They're consistent. Cove is consistent. Ooh, another bar. That's what you want in an apartment. You want consistency. You want somebody that's going to just continue to show up for you.
Right, exactly.